After a long, hard working day at the quarry, Toby the tram engine was on his way to the steamworks. Hello, my friend. So what can I do for you? Well, I'm here to... Oh! Hello, Toby. Are you feeling okay? Oh, yes. I'm fine, Thomas. I'm just here for a scratch removal for my cow catchers and side plates. Oh, all right. Battered your cow catchers good today, huh? Yes, just like you did once. Once? But Thomas isn't wearing cow catchers. No, but he has once, didn't you? Of course I did. It all began in 1983. Toby had some gravel clogging in his funnel, so he had to be mended at Crovan's Gate. Thomas was just leaving with a fresh coat of paint. He met up with Percy and Henrietta at Farquhar. Percy was taking care of Henrietta while Toby was away. Good afternoon, Thomas. Nice paintwork. Thanks, Percy. But I'm a little worried about Toby. With him out of the picture, who's going to deliver stone from the quarry? Oh dear, that is difficult. And neither of us can go since we don't have cow catchers. If only that constable would let us through. Percy, as silly as this sounds, until Toby returns, why don't I wear some cow catchers? Oh, Thomas, that is a good idea, but you would look silly in cow catchers, and you know how it feels to be in them. Well, I know I complained about it back in the 50s, being tram and such, but I'm only doing it for Toby. Besides, I won't wear him for long. So that evening, Thomas returned to Crovan's Gate to get himself fitted. The others were waiting for him outside. So, how do you feel? Silly. I think you look nice in them. Now come along. Annie and Clarabelle will be waiting for you. Chop, chop. I know. So Thomas picked up the coaches from Knapford's yards. Oh, I say! Did Toby lose some weight and add a new coat of paint as well? Annie, Clarabelle, you're making a scene. Hello there. Ugh, let's just go. Nice scat. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Look, Thomas, we're sorry that we laughed at you and made a scene. We won't laugh at you again. We promise. Thanks. Although I'm not mad at you, I just hope... Sinners and ashes! A cow on the line! Stop! Shoo! Shoo! Oh, how am I going to get across? You do have a cow catcher. Oh, so I just... like this? Oh, who knew? It wasn't long until they arrived at the quarry. Oh, I will hope I'm not too late. Hello, Mavis. Morning, Thomas. Well, fancy that. Right on time with the workmen. Now come on. I've got a train for you to take to Knapford Harbour. All right, you're good to go. Take care. Thanks, Mavis. And then there was trouble. Look, Slide! Thomas! Stop! Whoa! Are you all right? I'm fine. Whew. Too close. How are you going to get past those boulders? Thomas looked down at the tracks, and then at his cowcatcher. Then he remembered. So with all his might, with a puff and a huff, with all his strength, Thomas pushed the rubble out of the way. Oh, what a workout. You did it, Thomas! Now you're using the cowcatchers. Thanks. You know, maybe having this isn't so bad after all. And so, Thomas started to wear the cowcatchers a lot. He wore it with Henrietta so she wouldn't reminisce Toby too much. He wore it on his afternoon freight. He even wore it in his sleep, despite the other engines thinking a tank engine with cowcatchers is still weird. The next day, Thomas was still wearing his cowcatcher. Oops! Better be careful. Hello there, Thomas. What's going on with your footplate? I'm just wearing these as just a substitute for Toby until he gets better. Oh, what a nice friend. Well, I won't take up too much of your time now. Carry on. Thanks. Then, as Thomas departed, Bertie noticed something. Heavens above! The cowcatcher's dangling dangerously on the tracks. I have to warn Thomas. And the chase was on. Thomas! Thomas! Set your pace! What? You want a race? Okay! No! Thomas! Look down! I'm never gonna slow down! Oh, for the love of Thomas! Your cowcatcher! Look down at your cowcatcher! Huh? Bubbling boilers! I have to stop! And he did, just in time. Oh, are you all right? I'm fine. Thanks. Just then, Percy arrived with Sir Topham Hatt. Oh, boy. I wonder what Sir Topham Hatt will say. I, apparently, have some good news for you. Really? So, I heard from Percy and Henrietta that you wanted to wear cowcatchers for Toby's work. Yes. Well, I've come to tell you that I've had a talk with the constable, and he said that the law has recently been changed. So that means not only Toby and Mavis can be allowed in and out of the quarry, but even engines without cowcatchers as well, since farmers have equipped new fences for their livestock to not stray. What great news! Thank you, sir. Thanks so much. Wouldn't you know it? So, to this day, any branch line engine is allowed in or out of the quarry. And I think I've learned a lesson during that year. How would I know if I wouldn't like something if I don't try it out? Like, at first I didn't like the idea of wearing cowcatchers, but you tried it anyways. Very good. It's always good to try something new. Well said, Victor. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Toby. Take care. Goodbye, Thomas.
Doo-doo.